Hey guys, typing is Bay checking in. Welcome back to the second episode in this video series where my aim is to reach an average speed of 120 words per minute. I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe during this COVID pandemic, and feel free to let me know how your day is going so far. As for myself, I honestly had a pretty chill day and actually went bowling with my family, but here I am filming this video at 4 a.m. local time, so that's not so fun. And the reason why is I basically bought a microphone to help improve the audio for these videos, but I couldn't find the USB-C to USB extension that I had for my Mac laptop, and I ended up pretty much searching around the house to find it. I couldn't find it, and then I discovered that I had left it in my car, so that was a bummer. But yeah, I can't miss a video for this series, and I have to keep my word as promised, so here's today's video. And as always, if you end up finding this video helpful, please don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, so let's get started with this video. Honestly, today's video felt a lot smoother than yesterday's, mainly because I wasn't trying to talk and type at the same time. In this video, I only focused on typing, and then I followed up with a voiceover to eliminate as much dead air time as possible. And I think also a lot of people are probably wondering what keyboard I'm using or what OS I'm running on. I'm honestly sticking to the basics here and using my MacBook Pro 2019 laptop's keyboard. It's honestly a bit janky because of all the times I accidentally spilled things like coffee or tea on it, but it does the job, so I'm not complaining at the moment. Alright, so after rewatching this video, I've noticed just how terrible I am at typing out the character C. It's almost like I either get the C character wrong or I get a nearby character wrong because I place so much focus on getting the C character correct when it shows up. But to make things even worse, whenever there's like two C characters back to back, it's almost like my hands default to pausing in between the two C characters because it just feels like foreign to them to press it twice. I'm hoping that with better practice, hopefully that issue resolves. But if anyone knows any strategies to combat that, I'll probably work on those strategies in my spare time to see if it does indeed help. Another interesting thing I noticed is that if one of the letters I struggle with, such as Z, X, C, H, etc., appears in a non-English word like the ones keybr provides, then it's more likely for me to make a typing mistake than if it had appeared in a regular English word. Like, for instance, it's much easier for me to type like the word they, which contains H, versus the H character in the word thith, Thith. Not only because they is an English word, but also because it's so commonly used in English language. And honestly, one of the most difficult things when practicing on keybr is the fact that the words make no sense a lot of times. And I honestly have no clue if that's a good thing or not. It's like your brain is wired to look ahead, to infer what's coming forward in the text, and to think critically of the context. But then it's almost like keybr wants to push against that. I don't know if other platforms do the same, but I find it interesting that they take this approach. I mean, certainly when you work on any transcription related task in the future, you won't always be typing out your own text, and so it very well could be the case that you're typing out someone else's unstructured text with, say, horrible grammar and whatnot. But I don't think it will be as bad as typing on keybr, where not only are you not getting a proper sentence flow, but you're also encountering a lot of phrases, terms, or whatever you want to call them that aren't even proper English words. I feel like our brains were made to fill in the gaps in a puzzle and connect all the dots together. And it almost feels like keybr wants to go against that in a sense. Like when I see a word with a prefix of impr, I think of words like improve, improbable, improvise, etc. I don't think of a nonsensical and non-English word such as impropriable. That's just my take on it, and I know there's probably people who disagree with me on that, but sheesh, why can't it be just pure English words? Anyways, I thought I'd let you guys know a bit about myself while we're at it. I currently work as a software engineer slash data scientist, and I'm currently pursuing my master's in artificial intelligence. Thankfully, there's not a lot of typing that goes on in my field except for like research papers and actual code, so I guess it's pretty chill from a typing perspective. Now, from a logical, mathematical, and programming perspective, though, it's a mentally demanding job, and there's a lot of competition. You know, like technologies change rapidly and new algorithms and models are being designed by the day. So it's a pretty fast-paced environment that demands a person to like constantly keep themselves up to date with trends so that they can compete in this hot market. That said, please do let me know what you guys do for a living and what your plans are for the future, especially if you're like a fan of the whole FIRE movement. In case anyone doesn't know what that stands for, FIRE is a movement that stands for financial independence slash retire early. There's a whole subreddit of people who stand with this movement on Reddit, and there's a lot of variations of it like lean FIRE, fat FIRE, and so on and so forth. So if you associate yourself with that movement, let me know what you're doing to become financially free down in the comments below. Alright everyone, if you did stay this long, I appreciate you staying to hear my long random talks about whatever comes to mind. If you do enjoy this content, please smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already to get informed of future videos. And as usual, if you do have any suggestions, feedback, criticism, whatever you want to say, please let me know down below in the comment section. I do my very best to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. That said, take care everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video.